Well, I was taking a much-needed break from my university duties and thought I had sort of died and gone to heaven to be posted here at Oxford. And I hadn't been here very long and noticed a door, and it said chaplain. So I took my chances and knocked on the door, and on the first knock, he was there and opened the door and took in a stranger. Somehow we got talking about the Book of Mormon, I think, on our very first conversation. So there was something theologically that linked us. There was something in terms of our just personal friendship that linked us. And it felt like something that was not new.
To understand as an outsider what the theology of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is, it just struck me, of course, it's a theological sociology. It's about the society, the nature of the redeemed, the restored church, where you have both a tremendous respect and embrace of people. And I remember thinking, gosh, these people are really gracious. But after that, I didn't really have a connection with the church again until Matt knocked on the door, and that was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. I was invited over to Utah several times, and then was going to do my sabbatical over at Brigham Young University. And before I went over to BYU, you have to sign an honor code. And I thought, well, I will sign this and make this promise in the first ward, the Oxford ward of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So I thought it's the nearest thing to a covenant with the church that I can make, because clearly as an Anglican priest in holy orders, I can't be rebaptized, but I can make a public covenant and a public promise, which was the BYU honor code. And if that's the nearest thing to a covenant with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, my friends, which I love, I can read and do read the Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, a Pearl of Great Price daily, but this is a more important public thing, so I don't want to break that.
For my children, for myself even, to see such faith, such devotion, such individual agency and great use of that agency in and across another tradition. He's just such an example par excellence of that. It's opened up my world even more so to the need to have friendships across all traditions and all faiths, especially at the time of the world that we live in today.
I long for the day when the Roman Catholic and the Orthodox, the Methodist and Anglican and Protestant churches come to appreciate the tenderness, the glory, the kindness of the latter-day revelation, of the restored community. And Sunday by Sunday, seeing how there is this wonderful axis, really, between authority of the apostles and the prophet and scripture, and there's this wonderful horizontal axis too, where people have personal revelation and come and share things with great emotion. And that's a really inspiring place to be. People who are not of our political party or not of our religious group, to know that in fact we need to link arms across the aisle. We can't be a part of this culture which just writes people off if they're different from us.